It is. Oh, sorry, I forgot to record it. My voice was silent. My dreams were felt very too big because I was the rebel in the family. I have a difference with my sister, nearly 8 years. She was the one, she was the one who was, receiving love from my parents all the time, especially from my father. And that was one of the things which um, my desire to be successful, it was based on me proving myself to my father, for example, to see me, to give me his love. um, and the breaking point, what happened in my life was 2015. I uh, got married. The marriage was just a year and 8 months. It was very abusive physically and mentally at that time. And looking back, all my relationships, even my mother, she's one of, very, very cold person and narcissistic personality. Even as a kid, I had to earn my love from her. She was, for example, do the treatments of silence, which is it's a type of mental abuse. She wouldn't speak to me for 3 days until I go and buy her some presents and apologize to her, and that's how I was earning my love. Um, and 2015 in Bulgaria, for example, we never talk about mental abuse, physical abuse. Even when everything happened with my divorce and he was physically abusive to me, and I called my sister and she said, "Why are you crying? You're living in such a beautiful house. You have a beautiful life. You chose him." It's they don't understand them and what that means. And that's how I grew up. It was something normal. You don't complain. It's you choose your husband and live to the rest of your life. But not with me. At that time when everything happens, I lost also my father. I lost my home. Invest all my money with my ex-husband at that time. We bought a beautiful 4-bedroom home, 500,000. It was a beautiful home, but that was my cage, unfortunately. And at that time, I lost my father. And with the inheritance I had from my father, I managed to rent my apartment and with my son to move in instead of going into a shelter, which it was a very hard time, but that was my turning point. And my son was only 14, 15 at that time when he came into the country, and I only wanted to give him a family stability, but I didn't make the right choice. um, and at that time, this moment became the portal of everything. Now I teach, and you can create your life. I will show you. I decided to um, learn more about myself, who I am, what I want, because in all my life I was the people person, a people pleaser, looking everybody else, but I didn't know who I am. I didn't know what I wanted. Um, I studied with Chris Duncan in Australia, Magnetic Mind. I fly twice. My son, you could see in my left picture, that's Magnetic Minds, my son. He came with me. I co-wrote 3 books. I did public speaking. And I still remember the first day with the public speaking when I had to speak in front of 35 people. I was shaking, my legs were shaking. I had no confidence whatsoever. I was very different woman then than now. You see me. Uh, and after I was studying with Chris Duncan, he was the first one who taught me how to connect with the super consciousness of the clients. And when I studied his methods, I opened my all my trauma, all my childhood, everything. I literally was crying for 3 months. I did not understand then what was happening to me. Yes, Chris Dunning is amazing. And after that, I said, okay, I don't want to be just a mindset coach, the normal one. always been unique. And I found by coincidence, which doesn't, it's such a thing. I saw Master Sri Avinashi. He came to Canary Wharf for 2 days, and I went to learn with him how to work with energy. And when that was the day when my hands got activated very, very unexpectedly, and I had no idea what was happening to me at that time. And he was the one. And after that, I studied with somebody else, which I understand a lot more about the light language, about channeling the light. And that's the time when my light became the conduit for the light, and connecting with the higher realms. Yes, and most of my gifts are generational. They're coming from my mother's side. And I connected it. When I connected with the light, I connected with my own gifts, my lineage. And I work on myself to shift and clear everything what I've been holding for years, past lives, generations, and healed my money blocks, which are encrypted in my DNA. And what I reclaimed, now I pass on to others, my knowledge and my help. And that's the results from having a beauty salon. My first business in 2007, that was my first beauty salon, which I let go when I got married, because I had to be at home. That was one of the rules. I had no freedom or anything. I wasn't allowed to work or even see my friends. And after the divorce, I rebuilt the business again, and it's a six figures for I think since 2017, 19, it's six-figure business. I rebuilt that. I, have a property investments. I've been speaking in global recognitions, international praise. Yes, that's the first salon when I opened it. That's the property portfolio I have built. And all this is the last couple of years after the divorce. I turned my whole life around. I spoke on the Yoko TV in America, and on the summit, the 100 Top Women Empowering Summit. That was very exciting. I spoke in the House of Parliament. I had the pleasure to meet amazing people in my journey. This is the Ofra husband. I met him in Amsterdam a couple of months ago, and he was presenting a beautiful presentation about the leadership and who you are, which is fascinating. That's where my start journey. And today we're going to start talking about the 3 stages when what is possible. Me as example to show you how I turned my life around. Today is the first day is reveal. Tomorrow is heal, where we're going to be working a lot on the coherence, the heart and brain coherence. Today we're going to be acknowledged. We do a couple of exercises about finding out your limiting beliefs, your money blocks, acknowledge them first, uncover them, and then at the end, I will be clearing, working with your field. And the third stage, on the third day, that is the transformation, waiting on a step into the abundance by aligning your actions with your new mindset. And where we're going to shift the whole identity shift. We're going to work on the stages. Today, yes, we bring the truth, what has been hidden, the beliefs, the emotion, the energetic imprints, and shaping your relationship with wealth. And what becomes seen can finally be transformed. That is the whole point of today's exercises. And you cannot heal what you don't see. Awareness, it's collapsing the confusion in the claiming your power. And the money patterns mirror the inner patterns. And when we reveal them, we remove the resistance and opening the flow. And I would love you just to write where are you at the moment now? in your stage, in your life, in your business. Just write it down. You could use the workbook also. That beautiful beginning, baby steps on opening with my money. It's beautiful, Linda. I'm starting a new life. I'm starting a new business. That's so exciting. The chat is open. Yes, I can see it. Please make sure microphones are muted, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Linda. Yeah, decades of blockages. We all have them. I'm aligning with my energy in the highest level. Tony, that's beautiful. Judy, recently laid off and trying to start my new life with purpose. Cassie, ready to get rid of those blockages. Yes, girl, love that. Amazing. I began a new business 9 months ago with my partner, which has been really challenging and full of blocks. You're in the right place. Lovely to see you again, Florencia. I'm doing okay, but now I want to really step into a higher level of income, wealth, and financial abundance. Amazing. Okay, let's continue. Think. Okay, next exercise is I want you just to imagine, close your eyes. And I want you to let your imagination, like when we were kids, we were imagining beautiful things. That's where our creativity comes. Just imagine it. I know it's so difficult for our mind to imagine what's going to happen tomorrow, but I want you fully to imagine where you want to be in the next 6 months. Dream big, it doesn't matter. And you will feel the resistance in your body. It does not matter. Just dream big. Let yourself dream. Imagine you fully resourced, you're energetically clear, you fully expressed, you have set boundaries with people, you know exactly what you know exactly where you want to go. Call in whatever amount you want. If you want a 10K a month, just call in that number. Call in the investors, the collaborations, the clients, all these soul-aligned people who will come into your field, who will resonate with your vibration. They will help you to go to the next level. Imagine yourself, the person going into the spaces, you're confident, you speak up your truth, you don't shrink anymore, you don't have to fit in any circumstances to anyone to like you. Because we all done that. Just being you. And people seeing you for who you are, seeing your authentic self. See that version of you, it already exists. And it's not in the future, it's not in a different timeline. It's just we have to shift the vibration to align with that timeline and have it now. And then I want you to ask yourself, why? What is your why? Why would you like to have the success? Why would you like to make so much money? What that will give you? How that will make you feel? Don't be scared of them. And write it in the comments. I would love to see. What is your why? Why you desired? Because when you have the clear why, when you have the difficulties in your business, for example, the why, it will keep you going and you're not going to give up. My why is my family and myself. Yes. The freedom, help others, have lots of fun and leave legacy. Freedom, travel, no worries. To prove myself, I can do it. My dad never made money either, so I will heal his legacy as well. Beautiful, Linda. For my son, Susie, yes. Michelle, the truth of who I really am. Freedom, helping others. Get a bigger house. There's nothing wrong with that. Holidays, financial freedom. Spend time with family. Fully express myself in this life and support others in their healing journey. Myself and the freedom to give to others is so beautiful. Provide for my parents, travel for the world. My wise myself and to heal my ancestral trauma and family. Yes, we are the chain breakers, girls. That was my why also when I started the journey. And don't get me wrong, it has not been easy. You know, clearing all the trauma, the tears, it has been absolutely crazy. I call it beautiful crazy. But my why it was also to free my son, to for him to have the power to believe in himself, to choose himself, to create the life what he wants, not what I would think is better for him. And I didn't want him to carry all the trauma from my lineage. And I want him to have a better relationship with the women. And he's such a beautiful soul and gentleman and lovely with women. He's very, very independent. And he decided to leave the UK and suddenly move to Vietnam. But that's his life. And I'm so happy that I could give him that gift of choice. To know the value of God, love I am, and to allow the flow to come through, unwavering to the people and places that are ready for this expansion and ascension and serving God and humanity. I love that, Teresa. Yes. We all have a beautiful gifts. We just have to connect with them and help others and create the new world, the ascension of the earth. I love that. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being honest. And it's not only with me, be honest with yourself. It's important. Okay. Let's think about what is your money memories. And I want you to write it down. And because that's your money story, everything what you have heard from your parents, from your friends, from your work, from people you have socialized in the past, and your emotions coming with that. And what is your emotion? How do you feel as you remember them? You can share it with me or write it in the books. Yes, I grow up with, I have to work hard. I have to save for the rainy days because you never know what tomorrow's going to be. Linda, yeah, you're not allowed to ask for what you want. You have to be happy with what you have. Yes, exactly. I was exactly the same. Be grateful we have a foot on the table. Even we in the communism, sometimes we had to even eat bread with olive oil and red paprika. And that's all what we had. Never enough, don't need to ask. You need to work hard to prove, yes. Lorna, my mom will have to save food back for Fridays as my dad would finish work and go to the pub. We will be hungry waiting to him coming home so we could get money. Wow. I'm not made of money. Only lucky people get rich. Yeah, you have to get a good steady job to make money. This made me feel separate from the rich, and that life wasn't for me. Had to work more hours to make more money. Yes, I grow up, for example, with same things. Rich people were selfish, and I, when I left the country before I came to UK, I was living in San Martin, and I met billionaires with the beautiful yachts you could ever imagine. With the jacuzzis, the statues, the servants, they cook for them and everything. And I despise them. I thought they're selfish people. Yep, because that's how I grow up with. Money are evil, money are not good. Oh, money was always scarce when I was growing up. Life was tough, but my parents gave me a lot of love. That's beautiful. Teresa, like scarcity is hard. There is never enough. Escaping by starving artists. Enclave to money and luck, never enough. Desperate, frustrated, powerless. Yes, I had to wear, for example, my sister clothes. I never had anything new. Um, I always was the second best, and she was always spoiled one. She was getting everything. I had to work for everything. I had to. My mother was is like waking up in the morning, go to school, come back lunchtime. I had to study. I had to prepare the bed. I had to clear the house. I had to cook. I had to serve at 7 o'clock when parents come in. My sister never was there to do anything. I had to work in the lands and digging and it's so many things. I had to just work hard for it, and that's how I learn. That's how I grow up. Rich people are selfish. Yes, the money doesn't grow on the trees. Yes, that's exactly how that belief too. The money doesn't grow on the trees. You will never get there. My brother used to tell me, "You're lucky," and tell people that I was stupid. Oh, wonderful. Let's move on. And what do you believe I must do to earn money? What makes me feel unsafe about money? When you think about money, where in your body you feel that? The tension when you think about money. For example, if I tell you tomorrow you have 2 clients and each one's going to pay you 10K, when you feel that ankh in your, feeling in your body, solar plexus, yes, that's your power center. Throat chakra. We throat chakra very much so when we don't speak up the truth. Every time you silence your voice, every time you stop yourself to say the truth, is the blockages in the throat chakra. And it's so important to clear them. And also when we clear the throat chakra, the vibration of the voice, it rises up. And that's other way when you speak up words, your voice, your vibrations is always heals other. I chase, look for clients or get a part-time job. I worry it will run out and get scared of that. Yes, Rebecca. I was exactly the same when I was running my beauty salon. I would work for like 10 hours a day. And my body was screaming from pain and overwork, but I never listened to my body. And I have to make the money now. I have to take whatever happens now, whatever clients coming now, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And that was the circle all the time. I was literally taking cocodamol tablets to dull the pain and still keep going and keep going and keep going. Okay, we're gonna move a little bit further. I'm trying just to go quicker through the slices. How you
Mayonnaise and what?
create your reality? It's the energy, belief, emotion, action, and results. The body stores stories as vibration. And when you think money, it's a pressure. That's
The
what
regular?
in your nervous system. And your nervous system constricts flow. And the
You said large
creative
Dr. Pepper,
wilds
right?
the field faster than enough. Ladies, would you please mute yourself? I can hear you in the back. Thank you. And as we all mentioned it, the biggest money blocks, which comes from the emotional trauma experiences. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve wealth. I'm not worthy of success. I will never achieve what I want. My family is poor, therefore I will be poor. Money is the root of evil. More money, more problems, more stress. I need to be perfect before I'm wealthy. Wealth will make me greedy, and God will not love me if I love money. That's also one of the beliefs, especially when it comes with religion. And I want to acknowledge it. It may sound surprisingly, but the biggest barrier to your freedom and financial freedom is clinging to the old negative beliefs about money. And these blocks are hidden in subconscious and controls our reality without we realizing is there, and how we sabotaging ourselves. And the costs. What is the cost when you don't addressing these beliefs? You will
Yes, sir.
keep in the loop, staying
Okay,
stuck
bread.
in the cycle of the financial struggle, chasing
Foot long?
one step further, one
Foot
step
long?
back. You will lose potential income, opportunities you missed, and you will continue the living with stress and scarcity. And that was one of the things I didn't know what actually peace means. And most of us, we desire the money, the freedom, because it thinks it will give us that
Hello.
peace, the inner peace I'm talking about. Um,
Who can
and
choose
I
that?
didn't know what that means because I was stuck on the loop fight or flight mode all the time. Now I know, and I don't feel stressed. And the truth is, the money blocks are not your fault. They're a result of outdated programming and energetic patterns. And most of the traumas, who have experienced abandonment, neglect, gaslighting, narcissistic behavior, domestic violence, emotional manipulation, bullying, social rejection, constant criticism, silence treatments like harm, shaming. Just put in the chat, have you experienced any of these traumas in your life?
I'm sorry? Yes.
Yes, yes.
What kind of poison? 6 inch or foot long?
Ladies,
oh my God.
The brain?
Close your microphones.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I think you can mute the person. If you are the host, you can mute the person clicking
I'm
on
trying
the
to do that.
dot
Yeah.
on
Thank
the
you
right.
so much, Sophia.
And
Okay.
I think it's Bella. So you can just click on the three dots and mute.
Bella. Let's see if I can.
You like toasted?
Bella.
It's Harina
Yeah.
Pashal's microphone is one coming through.
Rachel, yeah. Rachel. Mute. Okay. I mute Rachel.
You like
Sorry
spicy
about
or
this.
no? The sriracha is a good one right now.
Okay, Dr. Chuta.
Onion and bell pepper. You like toast? It'd be nice flavor. Onion and bell pepper toast. Yeah.
We're gonna make you hungry with onion toast, Irina. I think we're safer now. Wonderful. Okay, let's continue. Do you having fun so far? Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, the suppressed traumas blocks. We created the blocks and they're created unseen barriers and they're in the way for achieving our financial freedom. And that's why we need to shift and clear it. And that's why is the reason why we self-sabotage and procrastinate. And the unhealed past emotional trauma is so important to shift, heal all the emotions we have suppressed. And I just wanted to share a little story with my client and friend Tony. We had 2 sessions and we shift the old beliefs, his past lives, his different past lives. We shift the old beliefs where he was suffering from silence and he's not safe to trust himself and have to do it all alone. We shift the beliefs into my purpose is important and free to live fully. And the new beliefs, I'm secure, I can ask for support. And when we're working also the aura expansion, you can see in the bottom how each session, the aura expansion, by removing the trauma in the field, it's expanding. And yes, he had so much trauma and he's such a beautiful soul. He's been fostered, had a lot of violence in his childhood, put for 15 years, on 15 years of age, put in depression, and they kept him in 45 years. He had sessions of electroconvulsing therapy I can't even imagine that, what that can feel and what is the whole experience. And that affected, he has a beautiful business trying to help everybody, to teach others how to use the different technology and machines like a red light, oxygen therapy to stimulate the healing inner self, healing the body. And he was procrastinating, had lots of doubt and fear, and that affected the business. He was very stuck. he could not progress and go to the next level. And only after 2 sessions, and it didn't take long, he sets boundary. He's so much more focused and clear. He attracted new opportunities. He just sent me a text message. I said, I'm scared to pick up my phone. I had so many people from nowhere contacting me and connecting, and it just opened up the path in front of him to grow his business, to impact more people, have collaborations, investors. Another day from home family office, somebody just connect him from nowhere and offer him to take his business worldwide, and it is possible. And when we shift the stuck energies and clear the generational trauma and programming. The other past client is Patrick. We've been working quite a long time together. And he also had a lot of family and ancestors, how to explain this, more mental disorders in the family, which were very, very heavy, and they were affecting him also. He was having, carrying that through his body and generations. Had a lot of suicides and mental disorders in the family because of that. And now he's one of the top earners in the company, which is absolutely incredible. As he said, the single month improvements, and he is in his own path to go forward. Okay, what's the generational trauma is blocking your next level of success, and is inherited, is generational trauma, is passed into your nervous system, it's encoded in the DNA and comes from the past lives. Regarding the patterns that didn't start with you, the childhood ones where love had to be earned, perfect example. Comparison that made you shrink your power. I was always compared to my sister. Scarcity and shame passed down through your DNA. The toxic relationship, which reinforced your unworthiness, and the belief that you must struggle to or sacrifice to have the success. And why light codes work when other methods don't. For example, most of the methods work on the mind, on the therapy works on the story, the mindset works in your thoughts, the somatic works on the body. But when we're working with the high vibration frequencies and lights coming directly from the source, is the highest vibration we can have into our energetic field, and it works on the cellular level, in the physical and subtle levels. Because we are light, we all have that light inside, and it just feels through the different experiences, it get distortion. And that's what we do. That's what I do. Just recording the distortion in the field, the body accepts more light, and it's easier to just be limitless. And deep changes happens instantly because we're working from the root. We're eliminating the cause from the root, and that's why it's not coming back. And it's very quickly. Only the light codes can recall the energetic blueprints, clear what lies beyond the mind body, releases the ancestral and past life imprints, and shift the patterns at the frequency level. Another case I will show you. With only the 5 sessions we had, we clear a lot of past trauma, which it's obey, like the first life, past life is I must obey to survive. I'm not safe to open my heart. And that shift, the mind conscious and obedient, body tense in the lower back, it changes even after 1 session. Business actions driven more by duty than the inspiration. On the second one, we clear the belief my movement is limited, creativity is restricted. And after the session, the body is more freer, more creativity flowing, working on the sacral chakra, for example, clear emotional expression, first steps into the trust. The third session, we clear the past experience where leading was met with persecution, and believe like I can't express what I truly see, it's not worth the trouble. And with the session, ideas flow. After the session, it's more freely, insight and creativity has been unlocked. And this is the last 2 sessions where the past life, if I see truth, I will be persecuted. I cannot trust my inner vision. And with the session, we clear the mind is clear, sharper, decisions guided by intuition, more balance between compassion and leadership. That's where the auras also shift. And the last session was clear beliefs like I must obey, creativity restricted, power and compassion are separate. And after the session, and the mind is clear, leadership, decisive mind, grounded body strength, compassion action in business and life. And this is also when the expansion of the aura from survival, we in the 5 sessions, the aura expanded by 2 meters, and that was the leadership integration and expansion. But also when we bring light into the body heals. If we bring the body into the blueprint. And the client, he had a car crash. He had a loss of the mind and memory, which that was we clear in the 5 session, 80 to 85% the trauma in the body from that accident, which improves the spine, improves the leg where there was the injury. And just little comparison, for example, when we work with the light and we're working with the alternative medicine to show you how quickly everything shifts. In only that 5 sessions for the 3 months, the aura expansion was 2 meters and we clear 85%. The behavior changed from survival to leadership. The business voice integrated straight to compassion. And with the normal therapies, this is the aura expansion with the Reiki, for example, in 3 months' time, it's only 1 meter. When we talk about the spine, the fascia, the physiotherapy, mobility, it's improved, trauma memory remains. And also with leg and physio energy work, the muscle strength restores, fascia trauma lingers. The head, the nervous system with the meditation, it's clearer mind and aura is fractured, unresolved. Also with the behavior, with the trauma therapy, it's incremental emotional release and gradual shift. And the business voice all combined, confidence grows slowly, the leadership not embodied. And the results we had in 3 months with the light codes, with normal therapies, it will take a time between 6 to 12 months. We have in the sessions every week, for example, or longer to deep integration. And just visual for you to understand, for example, in 3-4 sessions, for 3 months, 5 sessions to 9 sessions, you will spend 5K. And with all these alternative therapies, the cost is absolutely crazy. And only in the 3 months, and only in the 3 months, the result with alternative therapy is only 1 meter for in full integration, 12 to 18 months instead of 2 meters, and the body is self-healed. The body is so amazing. We just don't use the full potential we have. And yeah, I just wanted to introduce you. If I'm gonna open for today a couple of calls. If you want to get on me on the call for 30 minutes, you can discuss where you are and where you want to go and see if I can help you. We are aligned together. And this is the Quantum Wealth Activation Portal, which I will just introduce you very shortly. And we'll speak more about the next couple of days. These 3 days, I want you to taste what is possible and shift it. And one more exercise before we get into clearing session. I want you to reframe your narrative and install the new awareness. And I want you to write 3 sentences and complete them. A truth I realized today. What did you realize today? What was the light bulb from today? And old belief you want to release. My new truth about money is. Write it down in the comments. Complete the sentence. A truth I really realized today. An old belief I am releasing. My new truth about money is. I'm just going to open the chat. Yes, Dara, I will provide this PDF. Tony, I want to release all money blogs. Old belief, holding into fear of loss of money does not serve me. Yes, in fact, does an amazing job for keeping me stuck.
¿Terminaste, amor, o todavía no?
Rebecca, is that I'm capable of healing deeper than surface level, as all worries over making or losing money, that I can align with the energy of money and become a magnet. Beautiful. Yes, you're capable of healing deeper. Yes, in my membership group, few of my ladies, working with me, I have activated them. Their healing abilities has grown. Teresa, truth I realized today, I have more power than I was allowing myself to receive. Yes, no more shrinking, girl. An old belief I'm releasing that is not possible for my life. Gifts, ability, talents to support my financially. Use your gifts. They're given to you for a reason. My new truth about money is, in the light I'm infinitive as in the abundance that flows to me, and trust me, in serving to God, I am serving God. Wow, magical. I love that. Linda, the truth is that I feel blocks in my body. I must work hard for any money I receive. I easily release all wealth blocks and I shift into my new abundant life now. Yes, girl, claim that. I want to get rid of money box. I'm releasing that. I need to choose family or work. Money is limitless and I attract it. Bobber, clear limiting beliefs. Money is energy. Yes, it is. Oh, I truly realized today was I have hidden money blocks, and all belief I'm releasing is that I don't have to work harder to make money. My new truth about money is there is a huge potential for success. Yes. Teresa, I truly realized today I have more power than I was allowing myself to receive. An old belief I'm releasing that is not possible for my life, gifts, ability, talents to support my financially. Florencina, my blocks are painful and I don't want them anymore. I'm releasing voices of past that they are not serving any purpose. I want it, I love it, and I'm creating a co-creating for greater purpose, starting for my happiness. that I'm getting everything to remove blocks in between me and my money flow. Thanks, universe. Yes. Okay, let's move on. I'm doing good with the time. Okay, are you ready to fully welcome abundance into your life? I want to scream it, shout it, yes, claim it, feel it. To break free from those limiting beliefs. We don't need them, they don't serve us. To step into the new version of yourself, into the next level of financial success, creating consistent 10K, 50K, 20K, whatever you desire, you can have it. It's here, it's now. You deserve it, you're worthy of it. And I want you to imagine waking up each morning confident and money flows to you effortlessly, free from stress and scarcity. And you can go to Dubai and enjoy your life and don't care about it. Visualize a life where you feel calm, worthy, and empowered, where abundance isn't just a dream, but a daily reality. And abundance is all around you. When your business expands rapidly and scaling to the next level, 10K, whatever. And I want to just explain a little bit about my gifts. And for some of you who are not familiar with the energy healing, it may sound a little bit woo-woo, but I just wanted to understand me more and how I guide my clients into the next level in deep in alignment. And I don't teach and I transmit. I don't pre-record courses, PDFs, and anything like that. I work directly with you. And if you decide to continue your journey and work with me, you just have to show up, commit to yourself, commit to your growth, show up on the Zoom, and I will do all the work. I activate the light codes that unlock your wealth, leadership, and soul remembers at the deepest level. Where my codes come from? Oh, I had a spelling mistake. Through my earth bloodline, the Bulgarian priestess codes. I carry the power to clear ancestral patterns, dissolve scarcity, and reactivate hidden feminine gifts that generation before me were forced to suppress. Also, I channel from the Syrian High Council, waving crystalline DNA, upgrades and emotional mastery, prosperity, business alignment, and a quantum wealth. I also work with the Pleiadian Diamond Architects. It's transmitting advanced light codes that recalibrate prosperity, business alignment, and quantum wealth. I work with my field carries the light and white Leon, sovereignty codes, protecting and amplifying your leadership as you rise unapologetically. And I also work with the Sophia Christ Feminine Collective, flow through my work, awakening divine word, visibility, and legacy. It comes from my Lemurian soul remembrance, hold unity, crystalline healing, and abundance beyond all limitation. I work with the Christ consciousness. We all have, when we work together, we hope, like today, all our spirits guys that come together, we work together. And are you ready to have the light coach transmission? Who is ready? Yes, 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 yes. Love it. Amazing. I want you just make yourself relax. If you want, switch off the camera. If you want to lay down, just make yourself comfortable. You don't have to see me. You can watch after that the recording. I have pre-recorded visualizing meditation. It's coded also because when I work in the quantum, some of you knows how I work. I do crazy movements and tapping and all that. I'm running. My body becomes the mirror of your bodies, and that's how I work and feel the trauma and clear. And I cannot really speak because I have to hold the energy. You can prepare yourself a glass of water afterwards. For those who have not experienced any healing before, certain emotions may come up on the surface. I want you just to release it. Some of them are more sensitive to energy. It often depends on what level of consciousness we are. You may feel movements. That's when is the energy move through your body and unblocks it. You may feel movements. You may cry. You may yawn. I'm going to be crying and yawning also because I'm transmuting at the same time for you. But I promise you will feel so much in peace afterwards, and it's magical. Okay. I'm just going to open the crown chakra and I call the spirit guides. You ready? Is everybody ready and relaxed? I want you just to take a few deep breaths, drop into your heart, switch off your mind. I'm going to call the spirit guides to put everyone in a bubble of protection, love, and light. I'm going to start. Close your eyes. Okay. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, inhale golden light in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allow yourself in this sacred place to drop beneath the noise. Let's go out of the outside world, expectations. Drop into your body gently and allow your breath to become an anchor. Drop beneath the strategy, beneath the overthinking, into the stillness of your soul. You're safe here. You're held. You're returning to yourself. And now imagine a doorway forming in front of you, ancient, luminous, and alive. This is the gate of remembrance, the pathway to your original self, before distortion, before contraction, before you forgot who you are. The door slowly opens, and in front of you, revealing a vast corridor made of light and memory. Your bare feet begin to walk. The ground beneath you hums with a familiar frequency. One your body knows, even if your mind doesn't. You're not walking forward. You're spiraling inward, deeper, closer, home. And as you move to the corridor, golden walls shimmer with visions. To your left, you see the faces of those who came before. Your lineage. You see your grandmother's weary hands. Your mother sacrifice for survival. Your father's silence when it came to receiving. The patterns passed down like invisible ropes, tied to your word, tied to your wealth, tied to your voice. And now, to your right, you can see moments from your own childhood. The time you were told to be realistic. The first time you believed your gifts wasn't enough. You see the moment you shrunk to be accepted. You see the day you started earning love instead of receiving it freely. Let it rise now, let it surface. Breathe with it, not against it. And you don't need to fix anything. You're here only to witness and reclaim. Now I want you to bring your awareness to your heart. Gently place one or both hands over your chest. And right there, a golden flame flickers softly within. It's not new, it's ancient. It is your original wild flame. Because you were born with, not earned, not gifted, not taught, innate. And let the flame go brighter and brighter and brighter. See it lightening up the corridors of your spine. Lighten it up your womb. Lighten it up your hands and your voice. Let your body remember what it feels like to hold light without apology. To be abundance in form. deeply into this. Inhale, and as you inhale, feel that flame grow. And when you exhale, feel distortions melt away. You're no longer the version of you that needed to fight for receiving. That area is dissolving now. And now, look up above you, and you can see floating gently a scroll made of starlight. This scroll descends slowly and effortlessly, and it carries your world light God, a message from your soul to your body, your future to your now. And you don't need to read it with your eyes. Your field understands it. And let the scroll melt into your chest. Feel the code dissolve into your bloodstream. Feel it spreading, reprogramming every cell to remember its divine wealth imprint. And whisper now to yourself, I am frequency, wealth respond to. And now the tempo begins to soften, but its codes are sealed inside you. The echoes, the memories, the flame, they live within you. They always have. There always will be. And you are no longer seeking. You are reclaiming. You are remembering. And then slowly take a deep breath in and exhale fully. Begin to return to the room, to the present moment. Gently wiggle your fingers and rub your shoulders. And when you're ready, whisper softly from the heart, I remember who I am. And come back slowly, now, knowing that you are unlimitless. Close your eyes and take a deep Okay, I'm just gonna close the channel and put everyone in bubble of protection. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for being here. Christ, energy, consciousness. Oh, Michael Angel, I'm putting everyone and show you with love and light. Arcturians, Lemurians, they all are here with us. I show you, every each one of us with love and light and protection. And we're gonna disconnect, 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 disconnect. You can slowly come back. Have a glass of water. Move your fingers, move your body, come back to your awareness. How is everyone feeling? Sharing the comments, what did you experience? Where did you feel like? I was working a lot on the sacral chakra, on your heart, on the throat. I had a crystal in front of my screen and it moved. It fell sideways during the transmission. Yes, the energy is powerful. It speaks directly to your soul, to your heart. It passed by your analytic mind. You will feel emotional after the last masterclass. One of the gentlemen literally cried for 2 hours afterwards, and he said, I don't know why I was crying. I was just crying. Rebecca, was difficult to hear for me. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I will put the meditation into the group on the YouTube link. You can download it and listen to it at home afterwards also. When I recorded it, it's coded. I have coded it. It's very powerful. Listen to it before you go to bed. Just close your eyes and just say, I'm open. Yes, Nicole, trust the energy goes exactly where it means to go. You know, girl. Susie, my door suddenly opened when we started. I felt my guides literally enter the room. Yeah, I have one of my spirit guides goes in the kitchen in the middle of the night, wakes me up. I'm sorry, Emily, the audio was not good. I don't know why you did not hear it. My apologies. I will download it and you can watch it. Okay. And what we have unlocked today is the awareness on the inherited beliefs, recognition of the emotional triggers. You had the first energetic release through truth for a calmer and clear internal state. Today, you shifted from unconscious patterning to conscious creator. And tomorrow, yes, I will also put the link for you to book your free call and see how I can support you going forward. It's a very limited availability for the next couple of weeks. I will open a few places where we're gonna first outline your specific income and goals and mapping out clear next steps to help you to reach the consistent 5-figure step for you. Yeah, I just wanted to share one of my ladies. She had a session with me years ago. She was stuck in the business, burnout, having lots of stress in the family that causes slight panics, deep breaths, and panic attack. She felt after the session feeling lighter, like 100 lbs lifted off her shoulders. She recovered from a big setback. She had lost money actually with crypto, and that created the fear of her to selling and earning money, bringing back in the business. And she even closed high-ticket clients, gained a new income, found new clarity in major areas, and even the relationship with her husband improved, which is perfectly normal when we work in the sacral chakra and activating the Kundalini energy. And for tomorrow is going to be the Heal portal, when we're going to be releasing what surfaced today, and it's going to be a lot more powerful. Today was just a little preparation of your body, and the culmination is going to be on the third day when we're going to do a full DNA activation, and it's very, very, very powerful. And the healing is not about fixing you, it's about harmonizing your field with the wealth frequency. Please use the workbook. You have integration rituals, you have the exercises inside. Revise it. It's for you. It's for your own awareness. And I want to thank you for being here. And thank you for your patience. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I can see your faces now. I forgot to stop sharing when I was doing the clearing. Please to see my body. My pleasure, Linda. My pleasure. Luana, Susie, thank you for your time. Thank you for your commitment. Congratulate yourself being here, committed to yourself, committed to your journey and your progress. It takes a courage. See, amazing call. Thank you. Thank you, London Brown. Kavita, Juka, thank you. Infinitive gratitude, Teresa. Thank you for all of you. And send you love and gratitude too. I'm excited to see the shifts also. Sharing the group, please do. Write testimonial if you feel comfortable. Video yourself. Share what you have experienced, what your realization was. What experience with me working in the field with you, because that will help also for everybody else in the group. And for those who are more active, in the next 3 days, I'm gonna do like a little raffle at the end, and I'm gonna choose one person who's been most committed, and you will have a personal session with me for half an hour when I'm gonna directly work with you, and I will give you the downloads, the past lives with Cleary. It's very personal, is different, and is very in detail, same like what you see with my clients. After the session, I will give the report of what I have cleared, the past lives, the beliefs, the new beliefs I have installed, the aura expansion for you to see it, and it's absolutely magical. And I will see you tomorrow at the same time here. If you ever have a question, please DM me. I'm here to support you. Thank you. Thank you so much.